everyone, today I'm working on a tag and I'm using this Gelly Arts gel printing plate, and I got this at the Lindy Stamp Gang store, and it comes in this container, which I suggest you keep just so after you're done playing you can put it right in there and it can be protected. It comes with these two protective sheets. I'm going to take the first sheet off of the top and I'm going to leave the other one exactly where it was. That's just how I like to do it. And I'm going to be using some Lindy Stamp Gang products. This is the Bonjour Butter. This is the Merci Beaucoup Mint. And the next one is the C'est la vie cerise. I don't know if that's how you pronounce these, but I'm trying my best. So what I'm going to do here is just add the product to the jelly plate. And I'm going to take my watercolor paper that's going to become my tag, and I'm going to just press it against the jelly plate to transfer the color to the paper. And there's not going to be much texture to it because I didn't add texture with a stencil or with any design on the actual jelly plate. I just wanted to transfer the color and make it kind of like a wash. This is a very shabby chic set of sprays, and I really like that subtle, soft look. And I'm using this La 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 Craft. This is the hot air balloon die, La 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 Crafts, and then I'm using the rest of the Très Chic collection, Fabio collection from Lindy Stamp Gang. Those are the colors that you see here that I'm adding to the balloon to color it up. All the products are going to be linked on my blog if you're interested in looking over there. And then I'm adding some more spray. This is C'est la vie cerise, just to color this strip of paper, which I'm going to die cut using an Impression Obsession die, and it's a grass die, and the code again for this die will be on my blog so you can find it easier. Then I'm going to get a little piece of cheesecloth and I'm just going to cut it to size more or less, and I'm going to be adhering it to the background just to add a little bit more texture. And I'm going to be using soft gel medium matte, and I'm just going to apply a ton of it to the to the background, to the back side really well so the cheesecloth can adhere to it. And then once I do that, you're going to see that I'm going to add a little bit more medium to the top of the cheesecloth just to make sure that it adheres properly. And this dries pretty quickly, so after I let it air dry, I will be cutting the edges, as you'll see coming up. But I just want to make sure that every single edge is adhered to the background. I don't want anything peeling off once I'm done cutting the edges, the excess. So I'm heating it really quick with my heat tool just to make the drying process quicker, and then I'm cutting out the excess. It's a really cool look and it's super simple. Then I'm going to start putting everything together and deciding whether I want to add other things, other dyes. And I will, you'll see in the end. I'm adding some little inker design, some cloud dies, which I cut out of white paper. And I'm just making my scene. And I'm trying to figure out what dies I want to use for my sentiment. In the end, I end up using the Spellbinders ribbon banner dies, one of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick a stamp set. This is the Botanical Butterflies by Just Right Clear Stamps. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment. That's going to end up being a banner because I'm going to die cut the piece. And then I'm testing out some ink just to figure out what color I want to use on my sentiment, and I decided to go with the Colorbox Fluid Chalk ink in the color Creamy Brown. And it was pretty tight for the banner once I cut it, but it fit just right. Then I added this mini Retroburst template to the mix, and I'm going to add a little bit more texture to the background using some modeling cream by Viva. This is the color Pearl Champagne. And I'm going to take some washi tape just to adhere the edges, because I want to make sure that I get a very, very thin layer of this modeling cream, because I want a little bit of texture but not too much. So I don't want it to be a lot of product on there. So I want to have some control over the template. So that's what I'm doing. It's a really nice color. And then I'm just going to remove it and let it dry. This dries pretty quickly too. Then I'm taking some I Am Roses mini rosebuds, and I'm going to have the codes and links directly to these flowers over on my blog. And these are the white mulberry paper flowers. They're about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to use the C'est la vie cerise, and I'm going to use also the Chateau Rose or Chateau Rosé. I'm not sure. Me and my pronunciations. But these colors are beautiful, and I really like customizing my own flowers. So it's great. I love getting a ton of the different varieties of the I Am Roses flowers and just color them up myself for every single project that I have. I do like their colored flowers, but I just like the freedom that the white flowers provide me, because since I have so many sprays, so many ink sprays, I can just pretty much make any color I want and make the flowers any color I want. So that's what I did. And then this is the finished product. As you can see, very, very simple, very subtle look using the I Am Roses. So not necessarily do you need to always have a ton of bulk, because a lot of people complain, oh, flowers, it's a lot of bulk. Well, not necessarily. There's a lot of different styles offered on I Am Roses website. So there's a lot of possibilities for the different projects you want to make. They even have petals and flat flowers that you could use for your scrapbooking. There's just a ton of options. So just check out the website iamroses.com and check out my blog for more information and links. Bye.